Okay, hello. Alright, give me a sec to make sure everything's working. Woo! Sorry, I'm a little late. I don't know why, but just suddenly my laptop decided now was a good time to update itself. But I'm here now. Okay, so just a sec. Let me make sure you guys can hear everything. Okay, yeah, I think you guys can hear everything. Hello, welcome. Right, so now, today, as mentioned, we're gonna go back to ZZZ. We're gonna continue with where I left off in the story. I'm not gonna be joining most people in season 2 for a while. I think I have a lot to okay, let's see if I can figure out how much I have left. I still have to go through this story with Jane and Seth, and then I think we still haven't met the Sons of Caledon. Let's see, what else? I don't know which other characters we have to meet next. Firefly, hello! Hi, welcome. Sorry, I'm a little late starting the stream, but I'm here now. Welcome. Yeah, so, as mentioned, as you can see from the title, we're not gonna be doing Season 2 anytime soon. I still have a lot of catching up to do, so let's just get to it. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear the game. Okay, alright. Also, I've been doing my dailies on my phone, so it may take me a while to get used to playing ZZZ on a keyboard again. Alright. Ooh. I have access to a map now? Anyway, Firefly, hi, welcome. How have you been recently? Everything good? Everything swell? Go find a Scott outpost. How do I get back to Jane's story quest? I hope you had a good weekend, by the way. Hope everything went. Everything's been doing great for you. Munchley, welcome. We are continuing with ZZZ again. What is this? Come back soon to continue watching. Okay, all right. So yeah, I think this is the correct one. Yes, we recently finished Star Rail 3.3. Now we're back to ZZZ until 3.4 comes out. How's work going for you? It's been doing all right. It's been going okay. Dun-dun-dun. Huh. I can't. Oh, hold on. Wait, did I? Ooh. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Okay, yeah, so it's still the same settings as before. I had to double check just to make sure. Okay, let's talk to little Sethy now. Oh, that I pulled for Yujuan. Lost two 50-50s. Man, I hope it goes better for you, Firefly.
Don't waste your energy.
Munchley, I hope the weekend's been okay for you.
You're lucky that you're even able to stand.
I hope you get Yujuan soon, Firefly. Oh. Losing two 50-50s, damn.
You'd sink so low as to use prohibited substances on innocent civilians?
I mean, do you count as a civilian? You're an officer, right, Seth? I'm not saying it's okay to drug officers. Munchley, Firefly, please do not drug officers. Still, you're not a civilian, Seth, right?
We've never done this to anybody else.
What's this
Only
cowgirl's
you
name
get
again?
special treatment.
Tomorrow's School. This is Jane. She's a mouse, I'm pretty sure. She's a mouse, and Seth is a cat, even though he looks more like a doggo boy.
What?
Tomorrow's
Damn it.
School? Oh,
Dirty,
today is
stinking
still...
rats.
I didn't know today was still... You're still off from school? Okay, so tomorrow's school. Well, I have nothing... No tips to give. Just good luck
It
with
might be
school.
dirty to do this to ordinary
I don't know
people,
what else to say.
but for someone who
School
calls
sucks.
tough simple,
Good luck.
it's a precaution.
You obviously have the wits to match your skill. Why not keep on the straight and narrow? Why join a gang of violent thugs?
Seth, some people just don't have a choice. Seth, some people just... In the game of life, some people can't afford to play fair.
Oh, you
It's
sound
been
like
great for me. She's
you
a mouse. She
must
is. She's a
know
mouse.
pretty
So
well.
this is more like a Tom and Jerry kind of situation. Except Tom is white and Jerry is black this time. Jane is a rat. Yes. Cherry, welcome.
Of course I know.
Is she supposed to be a rat or a
Your
mouse?
entire dossier. Jane Doe.
Anyway, I've
The new
heard that
talent
their
recruited by the
ship.
mountain lions.
I guess
You
the fans who
rapidly
ship
risen
these
through the
two
ranks
see it
thanks
more
to
as a
your
Tom
sharp
and
skills
Jerry
quick
thing.
mind.
It's cute.
Now you're already a core member of the gang's
I didn't know
bodyguards.
Jane was a rat. She's some kind of rodent.
Oh,
Yeah, she seems like she
what's your
could be
point?
like a cow kind of character, right, Munchley? You did mention that. I think it's because of the shape of her ears, but I'm pretty sure she's
At
supposed to be
face
a rodent.
value, most would think
It's
you're
why
just
she's so
another
fast
typical thug.
and why she has
Cunning,
that tail.
Ruthless, deplorable, and cruel. But I can tell you're
Probably a
much more
mouse.
than that.
But you know, I would accept Rat
I
too. She
know,
does
you must still
have
some
that kind of
virtues.
rat-like, I guess thievery kind of
Am I
behavior.
right?
you're asking me?
Let's assume that
He's
you
trying
do,
to talk no
because I
jutsu her.
believe you do. And unlike the rest of the mountain lion
Carrie,
gang,
hope
you still have some
your
goodness
weekend's
left in
been
your
okay.
heart.
I hope.
You do, right?
I don't remember if you play ZZZ or not, Cherry, but I hope if you do play ZZZ, I hope your pulls have been
What I'm
going well.
saying is, you still have a
Red
choice,
or mouse,
Jane.
she's still a
You can
rodent.
turn over a new leaf.
Jane's a rat tyrant. Ah, okay.
It's not too
She is
late.
a rodent,
If you
basically.
cooperate with me, you have my word that public
I wonder if
security
we'll
will
ever
give
see
you
a
a fair
capybara
trial.
tyrant.
They'll go easy on you if you
Capybaras are
change
nice.
and help
They're
me.
cute. They're big rodents.
How's that sound?
You're Seth, right?
Thane, welcome. The first thing you say in chat
Hmm?
is something related
Yeah,
to
that's
thirsting
my
over
name.
Jane.
So what about the
As
deal I
expected.
mentioned?
Hey,
Oh, you do play
you
ZZ.
sitting
Okay.
there,
Well,
the
Cherry,
little
if you're
lady.
pulling for Yujuan, I
Thank
hope
you.
you get better luck
What are
on
you
your
trying to
pulls
hide there?
than Firefly. Firefly lost two 50-50s already.
I don't have anything.
Why are you bringing her into this?
Make no mistake. The only hostage worth anything here is the officer. Nobody's gonna cry if you end up missing an arm or a leg. Tell me, what are you hiding?
She's just here to do her job. Don't threaten
Whoa.
her.
Hang on a minute, Jane. No need to get so worked up.
They say it's the eyeballs of hollow victims that
I am
the
so
rats look
tired.
for
Makes me want to
first.
get stepped on.
And you've
Okay.
got
Well, Fane,
beautiful
I see
eyes
that
there,
you've
Missy.
been very
You're the lucky
busy during the
case.
weekend.
I don't have anything.
I have Lady Miyabi. I kind of regret getting a 5-star Ambi. Probably should have gotten Vivian instead.
This is the last
Oh,
time
I
I'll
don't
ask.
really know what
What
Vivian,
Are you
like what her
hiding?
kit is, but you know,
Water.
5-star
It's
Ambi
drinking
isn't so
water.
bad, right?
We kept some from the trip over here.
Soldier Zero.
I told them to hide it. If there's a problem with that, then take it up with me.
It's drinking water. Oh, so it is drinking water.
Officer Seth, you have an excellent
Hehe.
aptitude for
Fane and
either
Munchley reunite.
outstanding fitness.
Let's
Plus,
50-50
you
deep
have
into
many
pity.
other
Oh.
virtues, like
Well, I hope you get
honesty,
better luck again soon.
kindness, and determination.
I
What are you
personally don't
trying
think
to
I'm
say?
gonna be pulling for
Do you
Yijuan.
know me?
Oh, but I did already claim my
I don't
free
know you
5-star,
at all,
and I chose Lycon.
but you're easy to
Mostly
read.
because I don't
You
have a
all the
5-star
stuff that
male
bad
character
guys
yet.
love.
I want one, so I chose
Honesty,
Lycon
so you're
as my free
terrible
5-star.
liar. Kind-heartedness, so you're
I'll be
easily
honest, if
manipulated.
Miyabi were
And
on
determination,
the
so
character
you
selection,
never give in.
I guess options, I would have chosen Miyabi, but Miyabi isn't an option, so I went with Lycon.
I don't see any
I
hope
went
of
with
us
the
working
other
together.
Tyron.
Therefore, I strongly suggest that you be a good little hostage and don't try anything funny. After all, I am the only one here with some kindness left in my heart.
Are you though?
Ugh, you?
Hey, where's the guard? Come here.
Yes, Jane? Did you call me?
I forgot, they all sound like Billy.
Keep a close eye on them.
Every time I
Make
hear that
sure
voice,
they're
I just think
treated
it's
according to
Billy.
the rules. Also, make sure you give our cop friend here 3 times as much water.
Oh?
And don't let the others drink anything until the cop finishes all his water first.
Is this like a fetish for you, Jane?
What?
Yeah, what?
You like water, don't you? Well, I'll make sure you drink
Ain't no
enough
way
of
they'll
them.
put Miyabi as a free character. I can dream! Firefly, let me dream! And he's far too honest for my liking. If I take a risk and tell him everything about the decoy play, we risk losing everything if he lets the cat out of the bag. He is the cat that's currently not in the bag. Unexpected trouble. I hope that a little intimidation can keep them alert and discreet. Oh, I have a good time with Jane. I will go now. I have exams. Oh, that's right, you have exams. Well, good luck, Fane. I don't think any of us can give you any tips other than do your best. Do your do your best to study. Good luck. Take care, Fane. Bye. Low-level henchman at the transfer station. Let's go. Don't hurt the kitty. Look at him. He does. Look at his tail. It's so fluffy. Damn it, I can't zoom in on ZZZ. Look at that tail. It's so fluffy. Sometimes it's hard to believe that he's a cat, but then you look at that tail. That is unmistakably not a dog tail. Yes, underling. You. How's it looking? Jin does it for a reason. You'll see. Ganbatte, Fane. Ganbatte. What do you mean the Jane does it for... You mean... I mean, I did kind of guess that this is all, like, her acting as a double agent for the... Oh, I forgot what they're called. For PubSec, yeah, for PubSec. So, I mean, I did see her trailer, and it did seem like she was working for them. But I'm not sure if this is how, the story of how she starts working for them, or if this, by this point, she's already working for PubSec, and no one, it's just that no one told Seth. They're just purposely keeping him out of the loop. The double water thing on Seth. She's purposely trying to get him to pee. Is she trying to get him to go to the bathroom so he can have a better chance of escaping? I mean, it could also be a fetish thing. We don't know. This is Jane, after all. But I only got my orders this morning, so that's about half a day. I was asking about how long you've been in this mountain lion gang. Oh, that's right. That's what they're called, the mountain lions. Never mind. I'll just leave the hostages with you then. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Cool. I'll do my best, Miss Jane. That's right, the mountain lions. They don't really have... Is Jane... I know they're just NPCs, but is Jane the only Thyran here? Have we actually seen other NPC Thyrans? Well, we have. But those are NPCs that we interact with, like, for materials and stuff. Like, have we seen just a regular NPC Thyran on the street? Can't remember. Ooh, this place is weirder than I thought. Savage henchman. Don't think you can do as you please just because you've done a couple of good deeds. She's already in PubSec in this story. Ah, she does it for a reason. You'll see. Okay. Okay, so she's already... I guess one of the good guys, kind of. She's a spy, I guess. I'm still learning them all. Okay. Huh, this area is bigger than I thought. Okay, now to you two. Wait, are you the boss? No. Basic mountain lion gangster. And this one... Smart underling. Okay, congratulations to me. What for? I played this already and don't want to spoil you yet. Okay, okay. Right, you guys have already, I guess, kind of spoiled me for Proi Proi. And I did enjoy that very, very much, even though I was expecting it to come. So maybe for this little story, best to just leave it at that. It's too early for any congratulations right now. You also said, in due course. Hey, that's just a formality. It's just a matter of when, if not if. Ha! I knew you were just some, what's the word for it? Average James? Sure, average James. I think you mean average Joe. Ah, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Once you're a bodyguard, these transfer stations are all gonna fall under your control, and then you can help us all little guys out a smidgen, right? Huh, how sweet of you. But if the bodyguards run this transfer station, who leads the retreat from here to the lion's den? Is that their job too? I don't know about any of the top secret stuff, but every time we retreat to the lion's den, it's always the big boss or his bodyguards who leads us through the hollow. I've been through this transfer station. Oh, right. I guess they're in a hollow right now, so I guess the only person who would have the carrot or like the map out of the hollow would be just the higher ups, which also leaves them no choice but to follow the higher ups if they want to survive and leave the hollow. All right, I'll leave you to rest now. It's interesting that she's not, or at least she's not visibly trying to use any thirst traps, use any obvious flirting to get all this information. She's just talking to them. Don't touch it, huh? What was that, Jane? See, that's why I'm so against spoilers. It ruins all the fun and hype. No, I was still hyped. I was still looking forward to it because I knew that something big was gonna come up. Now, it would have been ruined if what was coming up didn't live up to my expectations, but it did. Proi Proi was amazing. I still listen to it today. I don't think. I don't think I've stopped listening to it since I heard it. Like every day, I have to play it at least once. I just have to. It's a ritual now. It's part of my daily routine. Unfortunately, you're done for. Unless you've got the supply manifest for this transfer station, then I might be able to scrouge some medicine for you. Supply manifest. Coming right up. I'll go grab that for you right now. Ow, ow, ow. Poor guy. After easily securing the supply manifest from the gangsters, Jane is able to estimate the scope of this transfer station based on the various supply levels. They've stocked up quite a large supply of anti-corruption serum, and protective equipment. Enough to support plenty of people here for quite a while. They've even got some everyday necessities. It's interesting how... I mean, I know it's just because, like, they wanna save up on the designs of the goons, but the bad guys are the only ones who wear helmets all the time inside the hollow, but the good guys don't. Even the, what's it called? The other hostages, they don't wear helmets like this. They're just wearing their usual, protective headgear for their job. Maybe... I mean, of course, this is their way of protecting their identities too. They don't want PubSec to be able to recognize them outside of the mask. You know what? Never mind. It makes sense that they're wearing masks now. Forget I said anything. No, that one's bubblegum. Just gives you something to do so you won't scratch your wounds. Oh. Oh, I get it. Thank you so much, Miss Jane. Okay, this is how I know she's one of the good guys. She's not trying to just let him die of ether corruption. Okay, time to get things sorted out. There's too much going on. Gotta take things one step at a time. About supplies, about transfer station, about the hostages. The guards watching over the hostages seem like jittery newbies. Should be a piece of cake to scare them or to trick them. Yeah, just get sent into the bathroom. Just tell him, hey, this one wants to pee, and then send him off. Doesn't seem like it'll be hard to bust through these guards and rescue the hostages. Supplies? From the supplies manifest, you're able to tell that this transfer station has abundant supplies and a full complement of personnel. In other words, this should be one of the core hiding places for the mountain lions. Transfer station? Eh. Based on what some of these gangsters said, they have to follow a... Oh my god, how do you say this? Consiglien? If they want to evacuate from the hollow or go to the lion's den. That makes it highly likely that this transfer station is the only way to get through to the lion's den. That's that. Time to reward myself with an energy bar. At least things don't seem too bad right now. The biggest wild card here is not knowing when Razor is gonna show up again. Ah, right, not that Razor, not Genshin's Razor. I forgot the head honcho for Mountain Lions. Better go find some more clues about the lion's den before he gets back, just to be safe. And get the hostages out of here as soon as possible. Let's explore the area around the transfer station first. Since this is the route, there's gotta be some useful clues nearby. Alright. So, they don't care about the hostages. They care more about the supplies and getting the supplies to the lion's den. Got it. Oh, they got their own little bamboo! Batty Boo! Hello! Transit Hub Underling. Thanks for all your hard work. Anything going on around the exit? Miss Jane's just doing my job, ma'am. Everything is ship shape at the entrance and exit. Very good. Is this your bamboo? Does it have a carrot? Eee! He deserved a little carrot. Nope. It belongs to the transfer station, and it records carrot data around the perimeter. The big boss just updated it before he left. Excellent. I'll leave you to your patrols then. Huh? Patrols? What patrols? Lots of people at the transfer station, plus hostages too. We need to ensure that it's safe here, which requires dispatching patrols as needed to drive off nearby ethereals. Yeah, you would think they would set up patrols, right? Especially, they're in a hollow. They have to be expecting some ethereals to just wander nearby. Do I gotta take on ethereals now? Do I have to do it on my own? What? You don't want to go? Not into obeying the boss's orders? Watch your mouth. Why would I ever disobey an order from the boss? I'm just, right? It's just, I mean, it's not that I don't want to go. It's just, look at me, I just, Okay. Alright. That's enough already. Give me supplies for 2 people and I'll go out and patrol myself. Guessing she's gonna give those supplies to Seth. Mm, or maybe like she'll try to get Seth to leave with the other hostages too. And those 2 supplies, like it's just, less conspicuous than taking supplies enough for 3 or 4 people. I remember the time when I enjoyed playing Jane. I don't have Jane. I didn't pull for her on her banner because like I'm saving as much as I can for Miyabi. But maybe after I get Miyabi, I'll pull for whoever else. But I really, really like Jane. She's so fast. I just love her what's it called? Attack animations. Her skills and her ult, it just is so fast. It's so pretty. What are you thinking of heading out? Right now. Give me that bamboo. I'll head out right now. And don't forget those supplies I mentioned. Cool, I'll put together those supplies then, right away. Don't worry, nobody will find out. Is Yujuan a trainer or something? I think Yujuan is like one of the, is the big character for season 2. I think she's supposed to be some kind of, law enforcement in the new season 2... Ooh. The new season 2 area. I'm pretty sure Based already mentioned that she's not a void hunter like Miyabi, but she is on Miyabi's level. She just hasn't gotten the title of void hunter yet.
The target's over there.
So she's a big deal, just not I don't know what I expected to happen. She is a big deal, just not a big deal enough for her to have the title of void hunter yet. I got Jane and her engine so fast it took me by surprise. Actually, something like that. Teacher, trainer. Oh, she's... Okay, I thought she was law enforcement. Alright, so she's some kind of teacher or trainer. Oh, the baddie boo is with us. How? Okay, it's gonna take me a while to get used to fighting on keyboard again, because I've just been doing my dailies for ZZZ on my phone. Ah!
Watch your blind spots.
Where's baddie boo? Okay, back there. The little bang boo is back there. She's so fast! And the little red silhouette that she leaves with her attacks. I don't know what you call it. Silhouette? Shadow? Thingy? It's like an after image of her attack. It's so pretty. This way? Alright, gotta get there. Through there. Okay, little bamboo, lead the way for me.
I'm not going to
Box piled with miscellaneous items. I've seen a few clips of her and she said something trainer. Ah.
This crate appears to be pretty new.
Yeah, I haven't really watched any of the newer trailers for season 2. Mostly because like I'm still really, really far. Oh my god, it's a golden toilet with a bamboo head in it. Yeah, mostly because I'm really far from season 2.
Let's give it a try.
So I'm pretty sure, like, even if I do just watch the trailers, I'm gonna forget whatever information they gave me anyway. So might as well just, go through the story at my own pace. Meaning
Great.
yapping a lot and doing
Let's keep
things
going.
slowly. Yo. Wah. Yeah. Ah, she's so fast. Ah. How do I get through? Oh. Yeah. She's so fast. I know I say that a lot, but she is. Ah. It's easy to see how she's like based on a rodent, because rodents are also very, very fast. And also look at her tail. I'll be honest, at first I thought she was some kind of because I didn't play ZZZ and I didn't know the universe, I thought she was supposed to be some kind of succubus or something because of the tail. But I can see how this is supposed to be a rodent's tail. Access granted. Okay. The security module has been shut down. Alright.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Whew.
Is that a control terminal? It could have
Okay.
intel, so it's worth checking.
Oh my god,
It's
she's a
never
rat
easy,
stuck in a
is it?
maze. She's a little mouse, a little rodent in a maze. System in sleep mode. Access granted. Permission. Okay, that's fantastic. Overwrite permission info.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Oh. I don't remember. Are we still in the Ballet Twins towers?
This will take us to the other
Sorry,
side
I
of
don't.
the block
It's
area.
been a while since I've continued with the story. I don't think this is related to the Ballet Twin stories anymore. So I'm pretty sure this is a whole new area. Maybe in a different hollow, even. One thing I remember about the Ballet Twins is that it had way more toilet statues with bamboos on them. Ow. Wah! What's Jane doing now? She's trying to gather more intel. Mostly, I think she's trying to figure out a way to get the hostages away from the mountain lions, but safely and also without blowing her cover. Yeah, because I haven't played this story in a while, I don't really remember most of the details of what Jane's supposed to be
Let's
doing.
keep going.
But I'm pretty sure she's on Seth's side, but has to pretend like she's not. Valid key. Okay, access granted. The security door, NF1 reinforced door has been closed.
Great, we made it around. Let's get investigating.
Right now, I guess she's trying to get... This is just my guess. She's trying to force Seth to want to go to the bathroom. And then that's gonna somehow give Seth a bigger chance of, you know, leaving and escaping with the other hostages. But she also has to make sure that they have the necessary stuff for them to, you know, survive in the hollow. Because even if they do get away from the mountain lions, they're still inside a hollow. And it's still very, very, very dangerous. Kasha, why is she so secretive? If you press hold normal attack, she'll do the spinny thing. Alright! Oh my god, it's been so long since I played on PC. I completely forgotten some things. That's right, I can hold attack. Spinny thing! Yee! Okay, thank you for reminding me. She's so secretive because she's Jane Doe. Even Jane Doe is like a fake name. It's Jane Doe is like a name that in America at least, it's a name that they give female persons of interest who they haven't identified yet. She's a super spy, that's why. Spinny. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Okay, here. Valid crown guard permission access granted. Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't the Ballet Twins.
Open it.
Because I don't remember the Ballet Twins having a space like this. Oh, those things just explode. Okay, well, good thing I didn't stick close to it then.
Another mechanism. Let's find a way around it.
Wait, are there? Oh, there are more. Okay, yeah. Leave, leave. Boom. Isn't James Hill a Roblox thing? Where do you think the Roblox thing came from? It's like if you... I don't know if you watch stuff like CSI or any other cop shows, but yeah, that's usually the names they give female victims that they haven't identified. So if it's a male victim, they call him John Doe.
Hopefully, this is the last door.
This is the last door. Okay, I can see how playing this on PC for too long, for me at least, may make me disoriented and feel like I want to barf. It's mostly because she's so fast and she's so spinning. I don't think I could ever make Jane my my most used unit like this. It's a little disorienting.
Sorry. It's
Ah!
never easy, is it?
Where did you come from? John Doe and Jane Doe are a couple in Roblox, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Roblox one is, based on that, what I just told you about Jane Doe and John Doe being a name for unidentified people. It's mostly because, like, Jane and John are considered very, very common names, so, like, when you don't know what to call someone, like a suspect or a victim, you just call them Jane Doe or John Doe. Basically, rather than victim 1 or victim 2.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
John Doe was like a maniac or something in Roblox. I don't play Roblox, so I will take your word for it, Munchley. I will assume that you are telling me the truth. For all I know, you could be lying.
The pressure's on.
But yeah, that's basically the origins of the name Jane Doe and John Doe.
Finally made it.
Dun 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 dun. Access denied. Try again. Try again. This is like me every time I can't. If I go onto an account and I don't remember which password I use, I'll sometimes just retype the same password over and over again, hoping that the results will be different this time.
About the lion's den.
Why not make a different name rather than Doe? I think it's more like, there was an origin where that was just the first name that they came up with, just Doe. But I think it's also like the same way you would call someone just John Smith. It's like Doe is, I think, it's considered a really common name too. Or at least it was back in the day when they first came up with this. Mr. Big Boss, hello! John's Doe sounds like he's used for a donut shop. I mean, yeah, you could copyright that and use that for your future donut shop if you want, Mr. Big Boss. I would never lie. I'm very honest sometimes. You sometimes forget your work account password. I mean, don't tell my boss that, but yeah. I'm sorry, okay? It's because, like, people keep telling me not to use the same passwords for stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'll use this password for that, this password for that, and that password for that. And then I just forget which one is which. And then I'll just have to type in all of them one by one. And then when none of them work, I'll just do the same thing again. And hope that maybe this time I didn't do a typo or something. Food, water, anti-corruption serum, they need it all. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, some muscle relaxant for the officer. This time the voice from the hostage cells changes. No, that won't be necessary. Are you saying that I'm supposed to live like a beggar while we all look after this stupid pupsec weasel? It's just so we can adjust rations for everyone at the transfer station. And technically he's a stupid cat, right? Yeah, he's a cat! How dare you! Don't you write it down? Don't you know it's dangerous to write it down? Munchley, you should never write down your passwords. What if someone finds it? Munchley, what if your sister finds it? Do you want your sister to find your passwords? Also, because I'm pretty sure if I wrote it down, I forget. And where I wrote it down anyway, so it's basically the same. Okay. What are you guys fighting about? Come on, let there be peace and love. Yeah, what are you fighting about? Forgetting is normal. I even forgotten my e-bank password. See, Firefly, you get it. It's chain. This business is between us and two men, not you. I'm gonna deliver a brutal lesson to this little coward about what mountain lion gang rules are. I haven't studied one bit and exams are next week. It's fine, Munchley. Like I keep telling you, you don't need to study. Just do your best and hope for the best. In all seriousness, though, I mean, sometimes some people don't need to study. Like, I had a classmate who basically just took notes a lot during class, and then they basically rewrote all of their notes again without looking at their notes So basically, the first time they take notes is during class, and then the second time they rewrite it without looking back at what they wrote before, and that counted as studying for them. They still got pretty goodish grades. You don't really need to try too hard, and sometimes trying too hard could stress you out, you know? So if doing the bare minimum is the best that you can do, then that's fine. That's okay too. I still hope you get, you get really good grades monthly. I hope things go well for you for your exam. We adults have too many things to worry about, so things just slip our minds. Yes, that's right, Firefly. I mean, it's not like I use that many different passwords anyway, but still, having to remember 4 or 5 passwords at once is still kind of a hassle. Rest up if you need to. That's why I also like two-factor authentication, because sometimes if I don't remember the password, like they'll ask me to just use my thumbprint or like my face, and then ask me to confirm on another device if that's really me. And you know what? That's enough. I don't need a password. I just need my thumbs. Gangsters get it. You're all muttered in agreement. I don't think anyone in class takes notes. This is where I'm grateful I'm still young. You won't be young forever, little Munchly. There will come a time when you will also forget your passwords. Because you just have too many other things to remember. Miss Jane, the ointment works like a charm, but the wound is so itchy that I have to scratch it. Unless you want to contract some sort of disease, grin and bear it. Chew the gum and take your mind off things. I'm chewing some already. I've eaten half of it already. I'm still itchy. Let me ask you a question and I'll tell you what to do based on how you answer. You're in charge of distributing supplies around this. This is how she interrogates people? By making them really, really itchy and uncomfortable? That they'll just answer her? The guard still doesn't slow his chewing at all. Bleh, can't read. But his eyes slightly narrow. Madam Jane, why are you asking me about this? He's on to you, Jane! I was just on patrol around the perimeter of the base and found a few of our switches with signs of severe corruption. Could be ethereals messing with them, or perhaps it's just bad luck. I want to get in some spare parts now ahead of time. Well, you don't need to worry about that right now, though, do you, Miss Jane? I want to keep making a name for myself, though. Razor said that when the time comes, he's promoting me to be his bodyguard, but I can't wait that long. I want it now, so I need to find more chances for me to show off. Got it? I screenshot my password so I don't have to bother remembering it. Munchly! Munchly, what if someone finds your screenshots? We're still young, Kasha, and you're not that old. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Firefly, you're younger than me. I'm pretty sure between the two of us, I'm closer to 30 than you are. It didn't take you for such a hustler, Miss Jane. Those devices come from all over the place and chomp. Most are converted from materials on site or looted. You can try black market if you want to repair them, Miss Jane. Chomp. Tasha went through the dinosaur age, Firefly. Yeah, Firefly, didn't you know? Back when I was young, dinosaurs were still roaming around. We didn't have the internet, and all of the photos were still black and white. I mean, I know, like, in the, compared to the universe, I'm not old, but it's still kind of jarring to see, like, whenever I go back to my little small town, hometown, mostly for Raya or like for other holidays. When I go back there, I can identify buildings that are younger than me, and it's just insane. I'm like, it makes me feel way older than I actually am. I'm like, how can this building be younger than I am? How can I have been alive for a lot longer than this building? And it's not even just the one building, it's multiple buildings. It's an entire neighborhood, even for one occasion. Then I went through the Ice Age. It does feel like that sometimes. Like, it feels like we went through an era that no one else was around for. That everyone else has already gone extinct for. And it's just us left. It's just us old bones. Okay, listen, using force and intimidation will only make people resent you. If you want to be truly respected, you need to demonstrate strengths that go beyond just brute force. I know that. Oh, of course I'm aware of that. To be more precise, what am I supposed to do? You're a veteran of the Mountain Lion gang, and you've been in here much longer than me. Just show us how well you know about the gang, okay? Don't worry, at least both of you are probably younger than most parents. I mean, yeah, true. That's only because I feel like in our country at least, I've noticed that people are not getting are not having kids as early as they used to. Like when I asked my mom and my aunts and uncles, like they had kids like basically they started having kids basically immediately after school or immediately after college. And for me, like imagining that happening to any of my friends is just weird. I have one or two friends who are like that, where they basically got married immediately after secondary school and then immediately had kids. But even the rest of us think like that's too young. Like we need to have a life first. I don't know how it'll be for you, Munchley. I mean, who knows? Maybe you could be one of those people who just immediately get married and have kids. In which case, it's not bad. It's not bad if that's what you want. But also, it's not really that common anymore. Even in the small town I used to grow up in, like it's not common for people my age to already have kids. A lot of us are just, we just want to wait. Mostly because this economy, like, children are expensive, muchly. Like 18 or 19. I had one friend, one classmate who didn't even wait until she was 18. Like, she didn't even finish SPM, and she just got married. Like, I remember our whole class was invited, basically like a field trip to her wedding. And we didn't disrespectfully say to her face that it's weird, but we all did think it was weird. No, thank you. I don't even want to have kids. Yeah, they're too expensive, Munchley. Maybe, even if you do want to have kids, maybe wait until, you have enough money set aside for retirement, at least. If this continues, things are gonna slip out of my control sooner or later. Showing up with more food and medicine won't just solve a problem here, it'll also improve my standing with the rest of the gang. What? Yeah, exactly. That's what we thought too. But that's just like one person out of the hundreds of people my age that I've met. So, she, I guess, does count as an outlier, as a, one that's not considered the norm. Did you actually go to her wedding? I did! I went to her wedding and I didn't know what to get for her. So I just bought her a huge teddy bear. Because I know she likes plushies. I mean, I know adults can like plushies too. But still, it was weird to me to think that someone my age who still likes plushies is getting married before me. I haven't met her in a long time. I don't know how many kids she has now, but I remember like right after we finished school and like just before any of us got into any colleges, she did announce that she was having a baby. I thought getting married at 18 was bad enough. I mean, if your parents are okay with it, if you're okay with it, if you're okay with your partner, then yeah, go live your life. Go do what you want. But also, it's just not for me. And apparently it's not for you either, Munchley, and that's fine. Firefly, I don't know if you have kids yet, but if you did have kids at a young age, it's not a bad thing. I promise. I'm not judging you or anything. I'm just saying it's not for me, okay? It's not for me and it's not for Munchley. Wait, your mouth's sharper than your claws at this point, but listen up. You're in charge of the transfer station exit, right? I want to duck up for a second. Huh? You want to go outside into the hollow? But the big boss, we shouldn't do anything rash. I can't make that decision, Miss Jane. My parents would not be okay with it. And you know what? That's fine. Good for your parents. For them to, And it's also a good thing that you want to experience life a little more before you get married. Not that marriage is like I guess a chain or something that traps you from doing what you want. It's just when you get married, your life becomes your partner's life too. So it's a partnership, so you have to run by everything with each other, and some people may not like that. I don't have kids. Okay, Firefly, good. I was a little worried that I was insulting your life choices there. Firefly's not that old. I don't even have a partner yet. Same, you and me, we're the same. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever want a partner, but I may want kids someday. Just, adopted kids. Adoption is actually a pretty big thing in my family. Like, my great-grandmother was adopted. One of my cousins is adopted. It's just... It's made me realize that from a young age, that I don't have to get married to have kids, and that's fine. I don't even want to have kids the natural way. It's scary. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to get hurt like that. I'm sure there are a bunch of, children out there who would be okay with having me as a mom. Yeah, you can adopt. I can't. I can't. I'd rather adopt. Yeah, so basically, Munchley, what I'm trying to tell you is it's okay if you want to have kids soon, but also it's not really the norm right now. So don't be too worried if you're at my age and you still don't have children. It's not that uncommon anymore. Ding, da ding. We're out of the hollow. Where we going? I remember Wise parked his van here on the sidewalk. Ugh. That heathen. You're also parking your van on the sidewalk. What is wrong with the people of New Eridu? Online gang liaison. I don't want kids. They're so bratty and annoying sometimes. But that's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be bratty and annoying. For me, it's mostly because, I just want someone to share my life with. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a partner, It could be young children. Like, who knows? Maybe someday I'll get really, really rich. I want to share that, my fortunes with someone. Why not share them with children? But that's gonna be a long way from now. I don't know. Maybe I'll be 50 or something by the time I adopt someone. Because, I'm not rich right now. I don't have the money to have kids right now. Children are expensive. They need money for school. They need money for college. And these days, like, kids, they want their own PC. They want iPads and stuff. I don't have the money to buy an iPad for myself, let alone for children. That's a supply security. Next up is the master keycard. And let's not forget, like, some instances of kids, like, using their parents' cards to buy gacha or something. I'm not saying I'm ever gonna, like, give my cards to my kids. I don't think I'll ever be that parent, but if they do, like, somehow steal my card and use it, I want to have enough money as backup, because I'm pretty sure the bank won't think that it's unusual for me to use money for games. So I gotta have enough backup for, the inevitable day when the child I raise learns how to be sneaky. Any child I raise, I'm pretty sure, will be a sneaky child. Because that was the kind of child I was. In here? No? Where are we going, Jane? Find the master keycard. Port Peak videotape. Oh, videotape. Oh, I can't open the map. I was about to say, if it's videotape, then shouldn't we be going to Wise and Bell's shop? Video store? We're going inside PubSec. Unfortunately, Operation Hooked is still top secret, and I'm not a public security officer, so I start in there. That warning bell will arrest me. I mean, yeah, makes sense. You can become a teacher. You can share your stories to a lot of children. I don't want to be a teacher. You're, like, describing my sister right now, except the gacha part. Your sister isn't into gacha games. Oh, well, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning to me that your sister is kind of a menace. Yeah, I have a feeling that if I ever raise anyone, they're gonna grow up to be a menace to society, and I have to be prepared for that. I mean, I don't want to be a teacher, actually. Both of my parents are teachers, and I know how much it sucks. I mean, it's great. They get pensions, and they basically never run out of money, because, like, teachers are paid very, very well in our country. But also, no. I want to be responsible for my own children, not for anyone else's children. I don't know, like, a class has like 20 to 40 kids. 45 is the maximum that I've been in any class. You think I want to be responsible for that many? And I have to teach more than one class. No, I don't want it. I mean, at least my sister can be a little entertaining. Yeah, for you, I have a feeling that your parents would feel differently when she's being a menace. I mean, also, kids are nice. Kids are, You know, it's amazing this stuff kids can come up with. But when they're being a menace to society, you have to remember you're gonna be responsible for that. Any bad thing they do is gonna be, you know, is gonna be something you have, as the parent, have to deal with. That's not something I'm prepared for right now. Someday maybe, but not right now. How do I get through there? Can I jump? I can't. This isn't Genshin. Do I have to get up here? Back here? Nope. Hmm? My teacher always tells her life stories. Says, I gave up being a teacher. Ah, Firefly. Yeah, also, that's another thing. Being a teacher these days is hard. For one thing, like back then, it's always easy for a teacher to find a job because, like, there's always gonna be schools that are looking for. Oh, I could just walk through. They're looking for teachers, but you know, these days, we at least the school that's nearby where I live, the school barely has enough space for students, let alone for teachers. You know, it's kind of hard to be a teacher in the current climate. I don't know what it is. I'm not really that into, you know, what's going on in my mother and father's I guess career, but also, you know, I at least know that it's hard to be a teacher right now because of, you know, I have some friends who are trying to be teachers too. And yeah, they've been telling me that it's really hard for them to get a job and stick with that job right now. Is that Amy? Looks like she's popular with the public. As an older sister, I will never take responsibility for her actions. As you shouldn't. You're also a child. You're also, you know, just barely a few years older than her. So you shouldn't have to take responsibility for your little sister. Your parents definitely should. Why did you give up being a teacher, Firefly? Yeah, my teacher always tells us how hard it is to be a teacher. It's a record of all disasters, how they were handled. Okay, not a clue. The education system just changed too much during my years of college. High schoolers were already studied what I learned in college. Yeah, true, true. Like, I remember back in my day, you know, back when the dinosaurs were around, because we didn't have the internet, we didn't have classes that taught us how to use computers and stuff. But now, like, my youngest brother, he's quite a few years younger than me. It's like a little over 10 years. So like when he got into school, he had mandatory computer classes. So like when I found out about that, I was really shocked because like I don't think that was ever like considered an option back when I was in school. So yeah, education's changed a lot. It must be hard for, especially for, you know, teachers are still learning to keep up with it. And by the time you graduate, yeah, a lot's changed and the stuff that you learned in college isn't that relevant anymore. In our country, there's always so much activity every month. They're busy whenever there's an event. Yeah, there's always it feels like there's always like new developments as well every month, not just in our country, but every month, like everywhere in the entire world. Hold on, I wasn't paying attention to that. Hold on. Okay, enter passcode 101 225. Okay, time shutting out. Whew, excuse me. Like, you know what the latest development is? Trump and Elon Musk broke up, and during Pride Month. That's like, it's hard to imagine that happening just last month. But now it's happening. So, like, a lot can change in a month in the world, not just in our country. My classmates even joke about how they should have taught us, not the other way around. Yeah. Yeah, these days, like, kids... No offense, Munchley, but you kids are a little too advanced for us adults these days. Primary school children are learning high school stuff. That's what my teacher said. Yeah, it does feel like way, right? In one okay, in one way, like I understand why, like the whole computer thing, like that's something that's better for you to learn as soon as possible, especially if it's something related to like internet security or like how you're supposed to protect yourself and like identify threats, I guess, if you're on the internet. But if it's something like maths and stuff, like for me, I never think maths is mandatory. I think that it's okay. People can survive without maths. And yet somehow you guys are already learning algebra. Like why? What for? Are you trying to be mathematicians? Or scientists? Or rocket engineers? No? Then why are you learning that? But apparently it's mandatory now. So what I say about it doesn't matter. I heard Elon Musk really did Trump dirty. That's what everyone's saying. They broke up. And during Pride Month, for example, in high school, I only learned about Excel, Word, and Pascal coding. I didn't even learn coding. I didn't even know that was an option back in school at best. When I got out of college, high schoolers are now able to code with Python. That's my advanced course. Like, how? And it's not just like in terms of education too. Like socially, Munchling, I feel like the people your age are way more socially advanced than we were when we were your age. Is the education system getting harder? They just want us all to drown. They just want you to drown. They want teachers to drown. They just want all of us to drown without a lifeboat, like the Titanic. Yeah. Speaking of like that, it feels like socially, like the my friends who are teachers, they've told me like how some of their students are like making like thousands of ringgit a month by being TikTok social media influencers. They told me how like they're driving to school in their parents' expensive cars, and like they don't even come to school on time. They come to school late, and they can't really say anything to those kids without talking to their parents first, and their parents like don't care. And also like you guys, like because you have the internet and stuff, you have so many like new trends that the adults don't have time to keep up with, and the adults don't have time to teach you about what's right or what's wrong about the new trends that you're exposed to. So socially you guys are way 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 like light years ahead of the adults, and it's very very hard for teachers to keep up with that too. I haven't even started coding. Kids are bold as fuck. They are. You kids are all so damn. Like yeah, you guys are just too advanced for us old timers to keep up with. Our old bones, they're so fragile. We don't have the energy. We don't have the stamina to keep up with you guys. The trends are absolutely horrible. The thing is, not every kid thinks that. Some kids, they like emulate the really really bad trends even, and teachers don't even know that the trends are a thing. Most adults, your own parents even don't even know that those trends are a thing. So if they don't know that it exists, they can't really warn you about how good or bad it is. Like okay, I know this didn't happen in our country, but recently I like saw on the news like someone a bunch of kids played Ding Dong Ditch, where they basically, where the game is basically you knock or like press on the doorbell of someone's door and then run away. But these kids, they were kicking at the door, and of course the people inside, like it was the middle of the night, they thought they were being robbed, and so they attacked those kids, and like people got hurt. People have died from this trend. And I'm pretty sure, like, on the one hand, yeah, the parents should have paid closer attention to what their children are doing. But also, I don't think parents even knew this was a thing. They didn't know it, so they didn't have the opportunity to warn their kids that they shouldn't be doing this stupid shit. It feels like you guys have so much stuff going on all the time that adults like me, we don't have time to keep up. We're too old. You guys are just too advanced. Getting brainwashed by these trends or something. Like what the fuck is Tung Tung Sahur? I also don't know. I don't know muchly. I'm too old for this. I don't understand your Gen Z words. But yeah, that's I guess that's my midnight talk for this session. This generation of kids are so undisciplined. It's more like I feel because you guys are exposed to so many things at once, you think a lot of things are okay when they're really not. Because it feels, in a way, the internet feels like a different world compared to real life. And some kids just don't have the capacity to understand that the internet is not the same as what's in real life. Like what you can say on the internet, if you try to say or do it in real life, you will get into so much trouble. So, like, if you emulate things that social media influencers do in real life, it could get you in so much trouble. And I don't think some kids can understand that yet. So yeah, that's it. That should be it for tonight's midnight talk. Sorry about that, Firefly Munchley. I just got into started ranting about how the younger generation are ruining things. But yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow because it looks like Jane is gonna be meeting up with Wise and Belle. We're here at Randomly at our store, and we're gonna obtain the Port Peak videotape. I think I know which movie that is. I'm pretty sure I put those on the shelves before whenever I did the dailies. Okay, but we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, alright. Should be enough for tonight. Alright, thank you so much for joining me, Munchley, Firefly. Fane, if you're still there, go to sleep. Go study. Cherry, you too. Good night. Take care, okay, everyone? Good night, have a good day. Goodbye. Thanks for joining me again. It's fine, I like talking to you a lot. I like talking to you a lot too, Munchley. You give me a perspective on the younger generation that I wouldn't have otherwise. Thanks. Thank you. Bye. Good night. Good luck for your exams. See you. Bye-bye. Bye. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye, Firefly. Bye, Munchley.